December 17th, 2011. 20-month-old toddler Ayla Reynolds is reported missing from bed by her father, Justin DePietro. This December makes 10 years she has been hidden, not missing. Someone deliberately hid her body. The blood evidence in the home at 29 Violet Avenue in Waterville, Maine, unequivocally shows she did not survive what horrible things happened to her. Join us for a special multi-episode minicast, Searching for Ayla, presented by Located and Lost, a true crime podcast. So tonight we're joined by Trista Reynolds, mother of Ayla Reynolds, who went missing December 17th, 2011 from Waterville, Maine. Good evening, Trista. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well. So, I know that because of the civil suit that's going on right now, you can't talk about the case at all. So, we're not even going to talk about the case. Really, what we invite you on for is to talk about Ayla and her memory and the different things that you're doing to honor her memory. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the pink light is something that I've been doing in her name since she went missing. And this year, I'm trying to get as many people here in South Portland to light at least 1 to 2 lights that are pink, just since it's her 10-year anniversary. And I think it would be kind of cool just to get the whole city of South Portland to light up pink for her.
That would be amazing. I'd love to see that. Can you tell us a little bit about Ayla and what kind of little girl she is?
Well, she was like spontaneous, super amazing, not a bad baby at all. She never really cried. She only got in trouble like once, and that's when she wanted to jump in Raymond's crib when he was a baby and try to wake him up. She loved music. She loved to dance. She lit everybody's world right up. We would go walking down the street and she'd start dancing and people would stop just to say like, oh, that just made my day. They'd compliment her smile, her blue eyes. She was a good baby.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I don't know. It's tough to have a discussion and try to keep the case itself out.
I will tell you that I do have a little bit more faith though this year, just with some stuff that has like been talked to me about, but we'll just see. But I will say I do have a little bit more faith this year that maybe my Christmas wish may come true. That I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe something good may happen. I don't know, but I do have a lot more faith this year than I ever actually really have had. So I don't know. We'll see what this whole month brings, right?
Yeah, we'd be so excited to see some closure for you and your family.
Yeah, that would be great. Be wonderful.
And I'll ask you this, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but if you had the opportunity to talk to those involved, what do you think you'd say to them? And I'm sure you've had 10 years to think about this, so.
There would be like so much, actually. I actually pray that I'd run into them just like on the side of the street, just because I do, especially like Courtney and Alicia, like I just want to know, like they've got their own kids, right? So like, I want to know how would it make them feel, like step in my shoes, put yourself in my shoes for the last 10 years. Like, that's what I would ask them. I'd want to know like why, like what did Ayla do? Like what made them just go this long and not say something or not be a voice for her? That's mainly what I would ask them. I'd want them to put themselves in my shoes and have it be either their daughter or their son, and then see if they would expect someone to not want justice or just keep quiet. I don't think they would. I think they'd actually fight and do what I'm doing right now. But the fact that they hide and they don't say anything, it just makes them guilty as can be.
Yeah, and I was shocked to see Downey's magazine had done an article on Courtney. I actually emailed them and said, "Do you have any idea who this woman is? And you're gonna promote her?" I never got a response back. Yeah, Downey's magazine.
I had no idea they did an article about her.
It's about, and I'm not even.
What was the article about?
She makes clothing and hats and
She
accessories.
does hair stuff, yeah, for babies.
Yeah. But I'm not even gonna say the name of her business because it doesn't deserve it. So. Yeah.
No. For babies.
Wow.
But I mean, yeah, I think I just let some frustration out, just as any mom would. I want answers, the closure. I like to move forward and not feel like I'm just in the same spot that I've been in for 10 years. Yeah, I'd like to just say that she could be at peace and lay her to rest and just not wait every year to do something like this, to talk to everybody about who she was instead of who she is now.
Right.
And I will say this year's a lot harder than any year has been. And this year makes 11 years since I've had a Christmas with her. And it was the last holiday we've ever had together. So I just want to honor her. I want to honor her big this year. No, you're fine. It was our last holiday together. Christmas was our very last holiday. So it being her 10 year and then it being 11 years since we've celebrated a Christmas together, I think she just deserves it. She deserves the world to just light up for her.
Absolutely. What's the name of the hardware store that's selling those pink light bulbs for you?
It's True Value. It's called True Value right in Mill Creek, and they actually donated them out. And as of yesterday, they only had 3 left. They got them in on Tuesday.
Wow.
And then yesterday, when I went in to personally thank Jessica, the owner, the lady Lauren that was there, who actually ordered the box of pink lights, said she couldn't see herself asking anyone for money for them, and that on them they ended up donating out the pink lights for Ayla. Myself, I also ordered some pink light bulbs so I could give to others that wanted to participate. I've got a few friends out in Westbrook who have also lit a pink light bulb for her. I have a few neighbors on my street that have done it. There is a Facebook page called South Portland Neighbors. And on there, people have been posting how they have lit a pink light bulb for her.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that's all due to a friend of mine, Angela, that I work with. If it really wasn't for her, I don't think I would have gotten as many people right now to light up pink the way that we have. So a lot of it, I do give credit to Angela for helping to, because like she says, it's so one thing I would like Christmas is just to see the world light up pink, just to honor Ayla.
Yeah, absolutely. And you have your pink light on above you.
Oh, listen, I've got 2 pink lights. Okay, you saw the one that was on my front porch. This is on my back porch, and then I hung her Christmas ornaments up today, which they're on Facebook. You can take them if you would like to use them. They're her very first ornaments, so they are 11 years old, and they go on my Christmas tree every year, and they'll keep going on my tree.
It's always so hard to talk to you.
I know.
I mean,
You made me cry today.
In a good way.
You're the second person to make me cry today, so it's okay though.
I can't imagine it's too hard around this time of year though, right?
Yeah, it's the holidays are really hard. Good cause. The holidays are really, really hard because we only got one holiday. We only got one Halloween, one Thanksgiving, and one Christmas together. So everyone says that it gets easier. It gets harder. I haven't, not once have I ever said this has gotten easier. It actually gets harder every year.
Well, and to have this extend so long with no resolution, you know, it's got to be, you know, you're losing hope that they're ever gonna get this figured out. And you know, I'll just say and charge Justin with the crime.
Yeah, he'd be one I like to face too. I think for him, he being hurt, he should have already said something. Just. He should have already been her voice, whether it was an accident, non-accident. Should have just, at the end of the day, he should have a voice and not have allowed this to prolong as long as it has, because she could be laying at rest. She could be at peace. She could have a place to where myself and family could go to just feel like we're there with her. And just, I think mainly just for me, I'd like to have a place I could actually really go and just know that she's like there, whether she's in a casket or something. At least I know, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's got to be the hardest part. It's just the not knowing. You know, you
not knowing. It's the worst thing for a parent, not just the not knowing. But I am grateful. I'm grateful that I have my two boys. I am grateful that I get to wake up to them every single day. I am grateful that I haven't missed out on anything with them, that I get to share every moment, every holiday. My youngest has actually started asking about Ayla and who she is. So I've been able to share a little bit with him on the fact that he has a sister. And as he gets older, it will definitely be more of a topic. But I've grown to be able to talk about her more than I used to. And I'm not afraid or feel sad when I talk about her. I feel happy. I feel like I get to just share who Ayla was. The greatest day was just having her. I mean, an Easter baby. Who else? I mean, having her on Easter was a blessing. It was the Lord's blessing for me to have her on Easter. So she was an angel from God to begin with.
Yeah, for sure. And she's touched so many lives. Like
she has. She truly has.
It's amazing. Anyway, Trista, thank you so much for talking to us tonight. I know it's a difficult time of year for you, and we do appreciate everything. We appreciate you being able to talk to us about it and sharing.
I appreciate you. I appreciate what you have done. I appreciate that you have wanted to keep her name alive. I am sorry it's taken this long, but
well, that's on. There's no rush on that. You take whatever time you need. So.
Well, I'm here anytime. I don't mind. I appreciate the respect of. If anything does come out, that's public, that we are allowed to put out public. I'll do an interview with you again. Not a problem. Awesome. You know how to get in touch with me.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Okay.
I really appreciate it. You have a good night. I
appreciate you guys. Good night.
Right. Thank you.
All right. Good night. Take care.
Thank you for joining us. If you have more information about the disappearance of Ayla Reynolds, please contact the Maine State Police at 207-624-7076. Or you can email a tip to locatingthelostones@gmail.com, or reach out to our Facebook page. Remember, if you know something, say something.